Morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm not getting up. We've decided to have a rest day. Absolutely shattered.
We've woken up at Crystal Palace Caravan and Motorhome Camping Club, and we're here because we've been in London for a week. So in a bit we're going to give you a tour of the campsite and show you some sights of London. So time for a brew first. We'll get the van tidied up. Got myself a brew. Hey, welcome to the channel. We are Karen and James, and on most weekends we stealth camp in our little micro camper. But here's something different. We've spent 1 week on a campsite in London and taken the bus into the city to do some much needed sightseeing. So stick around and we'll show you what we got up to, and of course a tour of the campsite. Located on Old Couple Lane, Crystal Palace campsite is in close proximity of various bus routes into the city of London.
It's pretty quiet, pretty pleasant. Yeah, it's nice. It's surprisingly rural.
To your left there is the reception where you'll check in, and down here is the entrance for your vehicle. There's a code for the barrier. This is the start of the campsite. There's the toilet block just there. Gents, ladies, there's a disabled toilet and there's a laundrette as well. Places to wash your pots, very good. Oh, and your fresh drinking water and any of your waste disposal. But we don't have waste disposal because we're just a micro camper. But for those of you who do, that's where it goes. It's got several little, what you call, little
Bays.
Little bays, little tiered levels of parking for your camper vans.
So although you're on a slope, they're all more or less flat.
Small places to get your water from over there. Well, there's another level here. Some more levels. There's just like separate little tiered levels, isn't there?
Yeah, it
And
means
over
that you're
there,
not too crowded in together with other people to some extent.
and over there, what's that?
Clearly it's part of Crystal Palace. Whether it's a retaining wall or whether it was actually the wall that held the structure, I would have no way of knowing. I'm sure somebody could dig out an 1850 map. On the other side it drops right down, so I'm not sure at all what it's all about.
So these are the ladies' toilets. Got plenty of toilets around here. Plenty of showers. Oh, very good. And plenty of wash basins to use. And hair dryer. Works really well. It's got a recycling area there. Dishwashing area. There's one on the other side, I think. And various things for your chemical waste point. Not that we use that because we're a bit more primitive than that. And wastewater, motorhome service point, drinking water there, disabled toilets. Yep. And this is the laundry room and men's toilets down there. Hey up, good looking. What you got cooking? Not yet, I expect.
Not yet, no.
We're gonna have
Brought the provisions back with me.
right. So here we've got electrical cup, and it feeds through our window at the top there. Slight gap, but we've got rain guards, so no rain comes in, which is, you don't want rain coming in. Here, electric. We've tidied up the van especially for this. We normally tidy. We've got the electric fan, we've got electric cables, Obviously cable's electric. We've got charging points all plugged into the electric. Kettle. More lights.
The electric hookup
lights.
is actually, if you look at the electric hookup, it's actually a roll-out cable.
Oh, let's have a look at that.
Cable reel.
It's on a reel. So I've got much light here. Yep.
So it's got it's a 4-gang with.
Can't really put it out because
you can't actually see it.
Quite.
Look, there, that's better.
There we go.
There you go. Like a rover plug, I think they call them, but it's a thick cable. The only downside of it is it's rather short, so you need to be pretty close to your electric hookup.
Right, let's get in.
Yep.
You're gonna make me some more cups of tea?
You've got one there, haven't you? No.
I want some more tea. Pretty good. It's quite tidy. I'll put my pyjamas are up there. So yeah, it's quite. We did tidy up today. Every so often you've got to give it a good tidy up. So it's getting dark now. But yeah, here we are. Crystal Palace Caravan Motorhome Club campsite. We're wearing very good phone signal range, which I'm dead impressed about. And this is where we are. The toilet block is just there, like I said, and we're tucked in nicely in the corner, out of the way. Where's my husband gone? We took the bus each day into the City of London. Depending on which part of the city you want to see, there are a few different bus routes. The bus stops are located in a short walking distance from the campsite, and the campsite offers detailed information on various transportation and timetables. We kicked off our itinerary at Buckingham Palace. Originally built in 1703 for the Duke of Buckingham, it's a must-see for anyone visiting London for the first time. It was acquired by King George III in 1761. The palace we see today began construction in 1825, and it's been the official royal palace since Queen Victoria took up residence in 1837. It became a huge target during World War II. Despite being advised to leave at this time, King George VI and Queen Elizabeth stayed in residence, even though the palace was hit 9 times during the Second World War.
Royal
balcony.
Stop poking me. So yeah, that's a royal balcony. Yep.
Moving on to probably the most iconic landmark that dominates London's skyline, Big Ben. The majestic clock tower of the Palace of Westminster. Big Ben is in fact the name of the bell within the tower and not the tower itself. And in 2012, the tower was named the Elizabeth Tower to celebrate Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee. During World War II, the Commons Chamber was hit by German Luftwaffe. Although the clock tower suffered minimal damage, Big Ben continued to chime. So now we're going to go and visit Tower of London. Another must-see is a visit to the Tower of London. Built by William the Conqueror not long after his victory in 1066. Used as a royal palace throughout many centuries, it was also a prison until 1952. One infamous prisoner is of course Anne Boleyn, the second wife of Henry VIII, and the mystery of the 2 young princes who vanished without a trace in 1483. The fact that King Richard III is behind their disappearance still remains debatable to this day.
Since 1661, the tower has been the home to the crown jewels, and since photography is prohibited, it's a must-see. Be prepared to be dazzled. Throughout history, the tower has been renowned to have impenetrable walls, and it's only been breached once, the Peasants' Revolt in 1381, and of course a handful of prisoners have managed to escape over the centuries. If only these walls could talk, as they say.
Here we are. Not got microphones on.
Oh no.
Not got a gimbal.
Oh no.
It's very unprofessional.
Just been watching the King's Guard doing their thing, practicing.
Join us next week where we find a surprisingly quiet park up near Hampton Court. Thank you for watching. See you then.